What's your go-to pregame song?
Yo, for a pretty long time, I would go on California Girls. Hello, my name is Ferdinand. I'm a senior here at AY Jackson Secondary School, and I'm a world-class Yonex athlete for badminton, and I'm also a 7-time hackathon champion.
Who was your fiercest opponent, or tell me your most intense matchup?
There was this one guy back in 2024 where I would play basically like every single finals match against, and we were kind of pitted like against rivals that year. Every single match we played was pretty close, but that year I went 13-0 against him.
Oh, okay. Who's your favorite athlete and why?
My favorite athlete right now is my sister, because watching her go through her badminton journey is really something for me, especially after she picked up after me and my brother, and watching what she's doing, especially going to international tournaments in Japan, in Europe, and performing really well. It just means a lot to me, because I also coached her a lot when she was younger, and seeing that impact that I've made to her is it's just emotional.
Wait, what was your favorite tournament or tournament story? Run me through it.
My favorite tournament story would be last year when I was competing nationally at Quebec. I also did a hackathon the same weekend, so I was going through between two venues, and it was kind of crazy for me, because I would barely sleep, and then I would go play again the next day. But regardless of that, I think I performed pretty well. I got bronze at the national. I also snagged a win at the hackathon, so that's probably my favorite tournament moment for me. If I don't have a match, I'd be coding, and once I finished coding, I would just go play a match, and sometimes I'll just code at the badminton venue too.
Just like your sister, what advice would you give to upcoming athletes?
One advice I would give is definitely manage your time the best you can, because especially if you're doing school and other things, and you don't really want to put all of it into the sport you're doing, you would have to manage your time really well, and also try to take care of your body and your schedule. When I was younger, I didn't really care too much about how well I was regulating my body and also my training schedule, and that resulted in a lot of injuries for me right now, because right now I have a lot of body discomfort.
So what does the future look like for you in terms of I don't know, college, badminton, hackathons?
Badminton wise, I'm not too crazy on it right now. Maybe in the future I'll continue coaching my sister, hopefully, because I kind of do want to see her go around, and I want to travel the world with her. But for hackathons and coding wise, I would just hopefully go to a good university, and from there I hope I can start my own tech startup, and as I've told all my friends, millionaire by 25, billionaire by 30.
Okay, can you debrief us on what a hackathon is?
So a hackathon is basically an event hosted by normally a school or a committee of students, where we would fly out to wherever it is, and we would spend the weekend there, so around 36 to 48 hours, and basically all we do is we just code and try to make an app, a project, a website, or some people even make robots and stuff. So you're just making a really cool tech project that you think fits the theme of the hackathon, or you think could help the world, and you present it, and whoever gets the best hack wins. So one of the themes for a hackathon I did back in December was accessibility, and what I made was basically a fully autonomous AI agent that could control your laptop from your voice commands. So if I told my laptop open Spotify and play a song, it would control my laptop and open Spotify and play a song. We did this because people without hands can't use your laptops, quite obviously, so it's kind of accessibility in that way. My favorite AI hack would have to be one I did at Western University, where we made an animator program where essentially you could draw frames, and you could type in text or draw visual commands as to what you want your AI to animate, and after animating a short clip, it would generate another frame, and you can edit that frame too. So you could basically keep going until you have a fully animated video. That was my favorite, because we actually did gain a lot of outside traction and a lot of users, and also there was some cash flow.
What's your clutchest moment at a hack?
For me, at the end of every hackathon is a clutch, because getting a fully working website or app get done in the amount of time you're given is kind of crazy. So for me, even finishing a project is really clutch. And normally the last hour is when everything gets done. Clutchest moment would have to be one I did at U Ottawa last year, where I competed by myself, because normally you'd have like a team. And I miraculously got my website working in the last hour, and I don't know how it worked, but it just did.
What was the project for that?
We made like an educational website where you could role play with historical figures or fictional characters to kind of like learn from them. So like, for example, if I was trying to study like kinematics and physics, I could like have like a conversation with Isaac Newton. Yeah. And you just kind of learn from him.
What's your go-to source of caffeine?
Go-to source? Monster. White Monster is my go-to. If they don't have that, then it's either straight coffee from literally anywhere I can find, or okay, probably not black coffee.
Do you have any shout-outs to any coaches, parents, or teammates?
Yeah, I would like to shout out my coaches at Mandarin Badminton. They've been a huge help to me. My family has also been a huge help to me. My parents support me a lot throughout my badminton and hackathon journeys. They even drive me to America, to other provinces, just to attend these hackathons. And also my sister, she's a wonderful human being. She wakes me up in the morning sometimes when I don't wake up for school, so that gets me up. And all my friends here at AY Jackson have been a huge help in getting to where I am today.
Alright, thank you so much. Would you like to have final words of advice to
Yeah, to all the students of AOI, no matter what you're doing, like in tech, studying to become a doctor, being an athlete or anything, just try to do as much as you can, but make sure you do things with a purpose and make sure you do things you can commit to. So don't kind of just like dabble in everything pointlessly, because honestly that's a waste of your high school career and you're not gonna have fun doing that.
Woo! Okay, it's a wrap.
My butt actually does hurt from that. A bunch of like the logic behind the website, so kind of like seeing how it would run.
Can I take you to the main office, please? Can I take you to the main office, please? Thank you.